This is how you completely kill the hype for your game in my book. The Kickstarter page for Visage looks really promising, explaining in detail how they're striving to be like what PT could have been, except on a deeper level. However, the recent alpha gameplay footage is quite alarming. The first 10 minutes of it are actually excellent. You can tell it was inspired by PT, but there's nothing wrong with that. It works. It reminds me more of an exploration-based point-and-click horror game than the various walking simulators of today. Which is a good thing. I'm getting so sick of saying the term walking simulator that I'm having nightmares at night about it. And not the good kind either, where I hold the W key and walk forward while terrible jump scares leap out at me. I'm not even scared of them either. I'm only scared of the linear hallway. It's never ending. It stretches on into the infinite, and all these developers charge me $20 for holding forward. I know there's a gun at the end of the hallway, and I pray that I can reach it so that I can blow my brains out and end this terrible trend in horror gaming once and for all. Visage is set up perfectly. The gameplay shows you wandering through a house with little to no information of who you are or what you're doing, although the creepy paintings on the wall point you in a general direction of where to go. You don't feel like this is the developer holding your hand. It inspires a sense of dread due to the fear of the unknown. And as Lovecraft himself is always quoted with saying, the oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. In fact, these trailers themselves are crazy effective. Soma, Abductions, and Allison Road all use a similar marketing trick to drum up hype for their games. This type of situation in a video game adds an extra level of immersion that first-person shooters can't accomplish, that a platformer can never in a million years do. You feel like you're there, and that this is a primal feeling that even a horror movie couldn't live up to. Sign me up for this shit right now. I need it. At least I think I need it. The trailer should have ended there. Instead, it continues on, and instead of releasing that peak of tension in the closet, you end up in one of my nightmares. A fucking walking simulator. My heart sank when I saw this. The protagonist slowly shuffling through an otherworldly environment with one path, one goal, one linear hallway. A simulation of walking is what's left over after a perfect beginning. The developers have this to say. The game will be set inside a huge hallway in which terrible things have happened. You'll wander through the gloomy corridors, explore every dead room, and get lost in endless mazes. Your head will fill with memories of the dead families that once lived in this very home. This twisted environment, void of any life other than yours, will take you to places you couldn't even bear imagine. You're right. I don't want to imagine what other hallways you can make up for me to walk through. Which, if you're planning on making the game more interesting by adding in dead resident stories and puzzles, then this was not the way to convey that. If anything, it makes me less interested in the game and wondering if you can live up to the promises. They also have this to say. This game will also take you to places so twisted that you'll feel like coming back to the house is actually a good idea. This is not a good thing. This is a huge warning sign that the only good parts of the game will be in this one house, which once you've spent all those scares a few times will also become dull and boring, and at that point it's a race against time of keeping the player's attention and my own. Congratulations, Visage. You've quickly derailed the hype train after such a strong start.